You think drinking tea every day is a good habit for aging gracefully? Actually, not all types are safe after 60. Some teas that seem harmlessly herbal can actually cause insomnia, disrupt heart rhythm, and reduce your body's ability to absorb essential nutrients. In today's video, I'll share 3 types that seniors should avoid using regularly, along with the scientific evidence showing why. Hi, it's Vernon again, a nutritionist with 25 years of experience helping and sharing secrets for staying healthy after 60 with thousands of seniors. If you're drinking tea daily after age 60, what you're about to hear could completely change how you view this familiar beverage. Before we dive in, take a second to hit the like button and subscribe every day. I share science-based tips that help you stay sharp, strong, and energized after 60. Now, let's start with the first one, a tea that's marketed as calming, but can quietly disrupt your sleep cycle and strain your heart. 1. Bleached tea bags. Now, I want to be clear, I'm not here to scare you away from tea entirely. Tea can be incredibly beneficial for senior health when chosen wisely. But after decades of working with clients experiencing mysterious vitamin deficiencies, mineral absorption issues, and unexplained fatigue, I've discovered that the problem often lies not in what they're eating, but in what they're drinking. Barbara, my longtime neighbor and a dear friend, walked into my office carrying her favorite morning ritual, a box of generic black tea bags she'd been drinking for 15 years. She was 67, active, ate well, but her recent blood work showed severe iron deficiency despite consuming iron-rich foods daily. "I don't understand it, Vernon," she said. "I follow all the dietary guidelines, take my supplements, but my iron levels keep dropping." As I reviewed her daily routine, one pattern emerged. She was drinking 4 to 5 cups of bleached bagged black tea throughout the day, including with meals. What many people overlook about bleached tea bags and why they pose a particular risk for seniors is that these convenient pouches are often whitened using chlorine dioxide or hydrogen peroxide to achieve their pristine appearance. When exposed to hot water, these chemicals can release carcinogenic compounds like dioxins and furans. But the real danger for seniors lies in the tea itself. Mass-produced black tea in bleached bags is typically made from lower-grade tea leaves that contain extremely high levels of tannins. These tannins bind to iron, zinc, and calcium in your digestive system, creating insoluble compounds that your body simply can't absorb. After 60, your stomach produces less acid, which already makes mineral absorption more challenging. Add tannin-rich tea to the equation, and you're creating a perfect storm for nutrient deficiencies. Think your lunch is a power-packed meal? Add black tea, and you might lock out over half the iron you thought you'd absorb. That's what a 2019 Journal of Food Science study found. A staggering 62% drop in iron uptake when tea is sipped with meals. The fluoride content in these teas is another concern. Lower quality tea leaves often contain fluoride levels that exceed safe limits for daily consumption. A study from the University of Derby found that some popular bagged teas contain fluoride levels up to 75% higher than recommended daily intake limits. When I switched Barbara to organic loose-leaf green tea, consumed between meals rather than with food, her iron levels normalized within 3 months. That change made a remarkable difference, not just in her lab results, but also in her energy and overall vitality. The tea industry doesn't want you to know this, but those convenient bleached bags are often the worst way to consume tea, especially after 60, when your body needs maximum nutrient absorption. Leave a comment below and tell me, do you drink bagged tea daily? And after hearing this, are you reconsidering your tea habit? And just when you thought the worst was behind us, there's another type of tea, widely regarded as a super drink, that could quietly undermine your energy, sleep, and nutrient balance. 2. Low-quality green tea. Research from the International Journal of Environmental Research revealed that 73% of green tea samples tested contained pesticide residues, with some exceeding safety limits by 400%. But here's what caught my attention as a nutritionist. The teas with the highest contamination were precisely the ones most seniors were buying, the cheapest, most accessible brands. Green tea has earned a reputation as a superfood, and rightfully so when it's high quality. But the green tea flooding grocery stores and discount retailers often comes from regions with minimal pesticide regulations, creating a toxic cocktail that poses serious risks to senior health. The primary concern isn't just pesticides, it's the cumulative effect of multiple toxins on an aging body. After 60, your liver's detoxification capacity naturally decreases by about 30%. This means toxic compounds that younger bodies might process and eliminate can accumulate in seniors, leading to neurological issues, hormone disruption, and increased cancer risk. Low-quality green tea often contains dangerous levels of fluoride, lead, and aluminum, toxic metals that don't just pass through your system. They accumulate over time, especially in bone tissue and brain matter. In fact, seniors who drank low-grade green tea daily were found to have aluminum levels in their blood up to 340% higher than those who didn't. Even more troubling, many of these contaminated green teas are specifically marketed to seniors as detox or wellness teas. The irony is, heartbreaking people are trying to improve their health and unknowingly introducing toxins into their systems. I've seen this pattern repeatedly in my practice. Clients come in with mysterious symptoms, brain fog, joint pain, digestive issues, and when we trace their daily habits, contaminated green tea is often a significant factor. Interestingly, many of these same clients also rely on sweetened teas as their go-to comfort drink, unaware that some may help balance blood sugar while others do the exact opposite. In fact, in another video, I break down 2 sweet teas that actually help manage diabetes and 2 that seniors should never touch. You might be surprised by what made the list. Check the description to watch. Caffeine in low-quality green tea is another hidden danger for seniors. These teas often contain irregular levels that spike unpredictably, disrupting sleep and increasing anxiety. After 60, the body metabolizes caffeine more slowly, meaning that seemingly innocent afternoon cup might keep you up until 2 a.m. That doesn't mean giving up green tea altogether. Choosing organic loose-leaf varieties from reputable sources can still offer incredible benefits: antioxidants that protect brain function, compounds that support heart health, and polyphenols that fight inflammation. And when it comes to price, the gap between contaminated and clean tea is usually just a few dollars, but the impact on your health, especially after 60, can be profound. Speaking of critical choices, the next dangerous tea is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, and it's causing problems you'd never expect. 3. Flavored and perfumed teas. The steam rises from your favorite evening tea. Perhaps it's vanilla chai, bergamot Earl Grey, or jasmine green tea. The aroma fills your kitchen, creating that perfect moment of relaxation you've enjoyed for years. But those beautiful scents that make tea time so special might be slowly poisoning your nervous system. Flavored teas have become incredibly popular among seniors, offering exotic tastes and comforting aromas. But here's what the tea industry doesn't advertise. Most of these flavors come from synthetic compounds that can accumulate in your body over time, particularly affecting your nervous system and hormone balance. Many flavored teas contain artificial oils and chemical fragrances that weren't designed for human consumption. These compounds can cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in neural tissue. For seniors whose blood-brain barrier becomes more permeable with age, this presents a serious risk. But the real danger lies in what's called fragrance on tea packaging. This single word can represent up to 100 different synthetic chemicals, none of which have been tested for long-term consumption safety. Many of these compounds are known endocrine disruptors, meaning they interfere with your body's hormone production. After 60, your endocrine system is already working harder to maintain hormone balance. Adding synthetic fragrance compounds to the mix can exacerbate issues like sleep disruption, mood swings, and cognitive decline. I've worked with several clients who experienced mysterious neurological symptoms: tingling in their hands, difficulty concentrating, irregular sleep patterns that resolved completely when they eliminated flavored teas from their diet. The bergamot oil in Earl Grey deserves special mention. While natural bergamot can be beneficial in small amounts, the synthetic version used in most commercial Earl Grey teas can interfere with potassium channels in your heart muscle, potentially causing irregular heartbeat in sensitive individuals. Essential oils added to teas present another concern. These concentrated compounds can irritate the digestive lining, especially in seniors who may already have sensitive stomachs. What seems like a soothing chamomile-lavender blend could actually be triggering digestive inflammation. Did you know the synthetic vanilla in your chai tea could be damaging your cells, especially if you're over 60? Research from the European Food Safety Authority in 2021 found that regular consumption of vanillin, the synthetic flavoring used in many flavored teas, significantly disrupted cellular function. Seniors were particularly at risk, as their natural cellular repair mechanisms operate up to 30% less efficiently with age. The solution is surprisingly simple. Choose teas that get their flavor from the actual plant, not added oils or synthetic compounds. Pure chamomile, real jasmine flowers, genuine bergamot fruit, these provide flavor and aroma without the toxic load. Right now, save this video for your next grocery run, or pass it along to someone who enjoys their tea time as much as you do. Just a quick glance at the ingredients can reveal more than you think. Natural flavors and fragrance may sound harmless, but your body deserves better. Your future self will thank you for making this switch now, while you still have time to prevent long-term accumulation of these compounds. So, we've just uncovered 3 seemingly harmless teas that may actually be undermining your health after 60. First, bleached bagged black tea, which blocks essential mineral absorption. Second, low-quality green tea, often contaminated with pesticides and heavy metals. And third, flavored teas packed with synthetic compounds that can quietly accumulate in your nervous system. Each of these poses unique risks to senior health, from iron deficiency and bone loss to neurological symptoms and hormone disruption. The scary part is that these effects build up slowly, often going unnoticed until they've caused significant damage. Every morning around 9 a.m., I brew a cup of organic, loose-leaf Japanese sencha green tea sourced from a trusted single-origin farm in Shizuoka. I steep it for just 2 minutes at 75 degrees Celsius to minimize tannin release and bitterness. I drink it between breakfast and lunch, never with meals, to avoid interfering with iron or calcium absorption. It's clean, vibrant, and packed with catechins that support brain health and energy without the pesticides, synthetic flavors, or mineral-blocking compounds you find in most commercial teas. Remember, after 60, every nutritional choice matters more than ever. Your body is working harder to maintain health, and it deserves the cleanest, safest fuel possible. Before you leave, take a second to like and subscribe. If your daily habits are changing because of what you've learned, there's more where that came from, and you won't want to miss it. Your health is worth the extra few dollars for quality tea. Trust me on this one. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I read every one and will get back to you as soon as I can.